Hello and welcome back. I'm Deirdre and this is day 26 of 30 days of packing up, decluttering some more and getting ready to move. Today I was thinking about the last thing that you pack and the first thing that you open when you move to a new home. It's the essentials box or boxes, depending on how many things you're going to put in, but it's those important things that you need as soon as you arrive. So I've made a list and it's divided into about 4 categories, I think. This is in no particular order. First up, then I think about the cleaning supplies, because the first thing I want to do is to know that I'm touching clean surfaces. I don't mean sterilised and bleached and, sanitised beyond belief, but I just mean normal, pretty clean surfaces. When you put things down, that they're not going to be getting grubby and that you're not transferring, dirt from one place to another. So first up, cleaning supplies. A good all-purpose cleaner, lots of microfiber cloths, some good just old towels torn up, that are good cleaning rags, just drying things off. Garbage bag, because they're always going to find things you need to be throwing away. You need dish soap and dish towel and dishcloth so that you can wash things up when you're using only just a few items. It's always a good idea to have a bucket and a mop and a broom, maybe even in one of the other boxes that's nearer to the top, the vacuum cleaner. Those are the sorts of things that you're going to use pretty early on. If you're anything like me, the first place you're going to want to clean is the kitchen and the second place is the bathroom. Because I'm not happy with using either of those until I've given them at least a quick clean. The next thing you're going to want to have is toilet paper. It's universal. You've had a lot of cups of coffee before you left. You're going to need it. Then we need hand soap, hand towels, those sorts of things to pop into the bathroom, ready to keep everybody nice and clean. And you also need a first aid kit, just on the off chance. Maybe it's going to be bumped and, bumps and bruises a few as you go through doors and things like that, but you never know, and it's a good idea just to have at least a small first aid kit on hand. Then comes the make it easy pile. The things like, if it's raining, for example, you're going to need raincoats. You're going to need some plastic to put down on the floor, especially just as you come in, because if it's wet outside, that's the area you're going to be tromping through. You're going to need a flashlight, a battery, maybe candles and matches, but flashlight more likely. And you're going to need a toolbox. Not a big one, you don't have to, have the major toolbox come in with you, but at least a good mini one where you've got utility knives, screwdrivers, an adjustable wrench, some pliers, the sorts of things that you're going to need up front to undo, do up, tighten, whatever, the things that maybe, around the new home. Also light bulbs, just on the off chance that the lights are out, that in various places you'll need a selection of light bulbs. It's also a good idea to have the numbers of your utility company at hand. So for water, electricity, gas, handy to have a local doctor's number, or at least have an idea of where they are. You'll need things like phone chargers, perhaps a power board or 2 and some extension cords so that you can get up and running with all our electric things. Then it's the keep everyone fed things. The kettle, the coffee maker, tea, coffee, some snacks, maybe the toaster, a sharp knife and a cutting board, maybe the bread knife if you want to have some snacks. Make sandwiches for people, peanut butter, it's a great place to start. Or I'd also say take some drinks, just pick up some drinks along the way, some water, something for everybody to just be able to drink immediately. But you're going to also need your mugs, some plates and cutlery for the numbers of people in your household, just for that first meal. Even if it is just pizza, sometimes it's handy to have a plate to put it on. These sorts of things, that you just will need on that first night. And last but not least, you'll need the bedding for everybody in the family. You'll need towels, body wash for showers in the morning. One of the first things you do is put up the beds, and it's handy if you've got the bedding in a fairly easily accessible box. So you'll need bedding for every one of the beds. You'll need towels for that first shower or bath. You'll need hand soap, shampoo, all of those things. And every member of the family needs basically an overnight bag, so they've got clothes for the next day, and it's going to be easy to handle the morning. Quite a good idea to add some breakfast cereal and things like that to the list of foods so that the following morning isn't too much of a problem and not feeling too dislocated. And that's my take on what to put into your essentials box. The other thing I'd say is to mark it in a way that's completely different from every other box or boxes that you'll end up with for this. You need perhaps to put tape around it in a different way, or double tape all the way around so it's immediately recognisable. And that way, when you step into your new home, you don't have to panic. You know exactly which boxes you need to pull out first so you can get the process set up and then get underway with the job of unpacking. I don't know why I sound so cheerful about that. I think it sounds horrendous, to be quite honest, but that's the way it works. And I've done so many moves and I know this back to front and upside down. It is not an easy job, but it's a job that you can minimise the stress if you have a few things arranged first. I also like to say that I did actually film this yesterday, but it was so late and it was so dark that I simply couldn't inflict it on you. So I'm sorry, there is another gap, but I am back today. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do. And there is a playlist of the days of decluttering that I've done previously. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you're having a lovely time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.